Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and in today's video we're going to talk a little bit more about the new specializations that are going to be coming out with the Turning Tides DLC. Now, I made a video a couple of days ago presenting you guys all of the new specializations. I said I wasn't going to give my opinion, I was simply presenting them to you guys. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a card in the top right hand corner, you can go check that out real quick. But I just wanted to talk about a few specializations that I think will be detrimental to the way Battlefield 1 is played and are going to have a big hindrance on teamwork. Now, the first one I want to touch on is called Medic's Aura, and obviously it's available for the Medic. Medkit does not need to be placed to heal nearby allies, effect blocked by suppression. So basically what this does is if you have a Medkit equipped on your character and you're playing as a Medic, if you have this specialization equipped to also your character, you're gonna heal people around you without even having to put down your medical kit. So I don't see why they'd be doing this. Basically, it's just automating a process and dumbing down the teamwork even more. And Battlefield is supposed to be a team-based shooter, and everybody's supposed to work together as a unit or multiple units in order to achieve an objective and win games. And what DICE is doing is they're pretty much just, you know, going one step forward and then like pulling three steps back. I feel like sometimes they're kind of clouded in which direction they want Battlefield to go, and they're going in a very vague and wide area as opposed to going in a very specific direction. And I don't know, it's just if everything feels like they're doing a bunch of things that aren't in line with how Battlefield is supposed to be, and this is one of them. I mean, this is just automating teamwork, and I don't think it's a good idea. There's not enough teamwork in Battlefield, and they've been saying that they're trying to improve the teamwork and team play aspects of the game, but then they're planning on releasing some specialization that completely removes the need to put down medkits to heal your teammates. So that for me is, I don't get why they're doing this. It's beyond me, and I hope that they don't release this. I hope that the community talks about this and like says that it's not a good idea to release this, because I truly think it is not. I mean, in Battlefield Hardline you could literally run up to somebody and pick up off their back if they had the med kit or ammo pouches or ammo bags on their character. You could literally walk up to them and take what you needed, but you still needed to do a physical action. You still need to actually walk up to the player and grab whatever you needed, be it health or ammo. But with this specialization, it's literally just going to be automated. If a medic has a health kit on him, he doesn't even need to think about dropping it. It's just going to automatically heal everybody around him, and nobody's going to help each other anymore. It's just going to be each man for his own, and nobody gives a shit about anybody else. Continuing this train of thought, the next one I want to talk about is Mobile Arsenal. Ammo box does not need to be placed to resupply nearby allies, effect blocked by suppression. So this is pretty much the same perk for the support class. Basically, you're just going to resupply everybody around you, and it's giving us the same problems as the Medic's Aura, just automating a teamwork aspect of the game in order to make it so that players have ammo all the time. I just don't know what they're thinking with this one or with these two, and it's just not a very good idea, if I can be honest. For the Scout, now the Scout has two perks which I want to talk about. Well, the two that are coming out, both are a detriment to teamwork and having to actually learn how to play your class or stuff like that. So the first one is called Ripple. Now what this does is headshots with rifles will reveal nearby enemies. So basically, if you are playing a scout and you are using this specialization, if you headshot somebody with this equipped, of course, it will reveal enemies nearby. Now the main problem with this is that if you are playing, let's say you're the one playing next to the guy who gets headshotted, you haven't revealed yourself yet, you haven't shot, there's no flares out. If he is dumb enough to like poke his head out and get his face blown off, then that becomes your problem, because now you're spotted on the minimap because this guy got headshotted. So it becomes a major problem because you haven't even done anything, you haven't even moved, maybe you just spawned, okay, and you're just like trying to get a feel for what's going on, or you're reloading your gun and you haven't exposed yourself, but the guy next to you exposed himself, got headshotted, and now you're spotted on the minimap. It's just something that you can't control, and I think it's really a bad idea again. to have this type of perk. Like, sure, people could argue that the spotting flare is kind of the same thing, but at the same time, not really, because it is part of the kit. It's not a passive ability like this one. You literally have to have ammo for your flares, and you have to think about where you are placing them and placing them into strategic areas in order to spot enemies, either when you're defending an objective, attacking an objective, or stuff like that. And you have to actually work as a team, because when you're using spot flares, if you're out of ammo, you have to get ammo from a support player in order to chuck more flares. So, but this one is just a passive ability, so it pretty much removes the need to have the spotting flare, because you could literally, if you're really good at getting headshots, you could literally just headshot people, and then it'll spot people in the vicinity, and you're done. You can use another gadget on your scout class and not even think about having a spotting gadget equipped. Now the next one is called Deft Recon, and what this does is periodically reveal nearby enemies on the minimap. What the hell? Why even have a spot flare on the scout anymore, when you're literally a walking, talking, and shooting tugs or motion sensor like in Battlefield 4, or spot flare like in Battlefield 1? You can literally just run around, and every time that spotting ping goes off, enemies around you will be revealed. And again, it's just a passive ability. You don't even have to do anything. There's no thought put into this. You don't have to think about, okay, I'm going to put my flare here, cover that side, because I got vision on this side, but if people walk up from that side, I can't see, so I'll base myself off my flare to see if there's enemies coming near me. But with this one, no, just run around aimlessly. Oh, I'm automatically spotting people. I'll just turn around and shoot them. Like, what is going on with their thought process? I have no idea. But it's driving me absolutely insane. Every time they make a good move, they then mess it up by adding something like this. And like, we don't need to casualize Battlefield more than it already is. I mean, they already messed up the damage multipliers in Battlefield 1. They already messed up the time to kill, and now they're pulling this type of stunt. And I just don't know where they're heading with this. And I think it's just destroying the game, and stuff like this does not need to happen. We need to go forward with the game, not backwards. And anyways, I just wanted to talk about all this stuff. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of these thoughts and opinions. I know some people probably won't agree with me. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I love Battlefield as a franchise. I love it as a game, but it's just going in a bad direction right now, and I think this needs to be addressed before they absolutely just pretty much ruin the franchise for a lot of people. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, join our Discord server. There's a link in the description down below. We can have some conversations about this. I'd be glad to converse with you guys about all these issues to come in the upcoming months. But anyways, as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.